I'm Aiman, and welcome back to one of my product review videos. In today's video, I'm going to be unboxing this MAXZINA floor mat for a Honda Civic. In this case, it's a 2022 to 2026, but some reviews say that it also works for older models of Honda Civics, like the one that we have here. So let me get it open. We've already opened it up just a bit because there's some tape on it, so we were just a bit concerned about what might be inside the package. But it seems like everything is in there. So we're just going to do some unboxing and get it out of the way. So as you can see, there isn't really much packaging. It just comes inside of a box. It comes all folded up. So this has the rear and driver's side and front side floor mats. They have one big one for the rear, which is folded up. And then they have these other two. And right, these two for the front. And then lastly, this one, which seems to be for the trunk. Alright, so just on a first glance, these look really impressive. They have a sort of a carbon fiber-like texture to them, even though they're definitely rubber because they're flexible. Right now it's coming in a bit like bent and dented, but that's because it was folded up, obviously. A few reviews on Amazon complained about that, but I'm sure it'll sort itself out after a few weeks. Sorry about the wind, by the way. It's fall right now. That's why I'm in my Halloween costume. But we got this in comparison to other alternatives like WeatherTech or LaceFit that we wanted because it was cheaper. And it was about $120 on Amazon. It's obviously much cheaper than if you buy it from the dealer. If you buy it from the dealer, it can be more than $200. And for the price, it seems like they're pretty good quality. Some people on Amazon complain about it being a bit too thin. In my case, I don't really think they're that thin. And honestly, thinness isn't really a factor because they're meant to be, in our case, we're using this because it's almost winter. So there's going to be a lot of people getting in cars with salt on them or ice. And these are a sort of a shield against that. So it doesn't really matter how thin they are as much as how protective they are against those elements. So I think these will be good. You can see that they have these this sort of groove texture to them, and that helps scrape off some of that ice and that salt. And now the only curiosity we have is, will it fit in our 2017 Honda Civic? Because this is meant for 2022 to 2026. So I'll do a video on that separately. So go check that out if you're interested. We'll also list some features about it on screen, probably as I'm talking. But let's see if I can know anything else. So it seems like this is the driver's side. Looks like it has these two holes here, probably for installation. There's apparently two versions of this, or it has this little cutout here that can be cut out if you have a separate model of car. One of them has like a USB port, so you got to cut it out so that it can accommodate it. And the trunk one's pretty nice. I will say, I feel like already I get the impression that this is kind of worth the $120 that we paid for it. My dad's gonna get more use out of it, so I don't have as broader a perspective that he does, but I personally think that it's worth it. Okay, so just before I finish the video, here's what the back side looks like. Just in case you're curious, some people might, if they're considering buying this, they want to see the back side. It all has kind of the same texture. And there's a different version for the sedan and the hatchback, so make sure you get the right version for your car. They're not compatible with each other. But that's gonna be it. I don't want to prolong this video too much. I just want to show you guys these floor mats that we got and talk a bit about why we bought them. So that's gonna be it for this video. I'm Aiman. And in my next video, we're going to install these and show you how well it fits in the previous generation car. But that's it. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. I'll get videos on EyeOnAiman, especially the videos on product reviews. And I'll see you in the next one. Maybe you can see me talk about my costume, my Seto Kaiba costume, in a separate video. But for now, that's going to be it. Signing out.